Alright, morning everybody. We're getting ready for the day. It's a bit overcast, but we've got a house wash, patio washes, fence wash now, because they upsold themselves. So that's like the unit complex, 3 units or something like that. So got to go check that one out because we haven't even been to the property. We've just measured it all up online. In the roof wash, we haven't been to that property either. We measured that up online. As you can see here, my little project I got on the weekend. So we're doing up content for the website for the SIF sealer, which we got in the garage. So we got a sandstone paver, travertine, and just a concrete paver. So we're going to start making content, so you guys can see it in action. What we're going to do here is we're going to draw a line down the middle of it, and we put sealed and unsealed. So I've got to wash these the end of today. When I come home, I'll put the soft wash on it, just give them a quick wash. They're new, but they got some scuffs on it and whatnot, but I'd rather wash it as like a complete process. So we're just going to do that. Out here, take my little doggy. She likes to come out and sniff the poles and whatever she likes to do before I go to work. So we got that planned today. That's going to be a project over the next month, because what I'm going to do is I'll do the sealing process, I'll do the water sample, take the photos and some videos of the water going on it, and then we're going to put some oil on there, and we're going to do the test for a day, and then we're going to do test for a month, and see how it comes up, and then we're going to put all that content on the website. So we'll put all the content at the start of it on the website, and then we'll wait for the 1 month test and put that on the website as well. So it's going to be interesting. They're building out that page now, because we've never really focused on concrete sealing. We've only done it as an upsell. Now we're focused on it. We quoted one of our existing body corporates on Saturday. So we quoted their basement garage. So it was like a 4-quote process. So we quoted the wash it, we quoted the wash and seal, we quoted the line marking down there, and then we quoted line marking, doing the yellow on the stairs going out of the basement. So 4 different quotes. But the concrete sealing job itself is $8,700. That would be a material cost. I need 10 kits at $325 a kit. So material cost at, by the time you allow backpack sprayers or a spraying unit, so you would say worst case scenario is like $3,700. That's an $8,000 job. So profit margin is 50% on that job, and it's literally going to take you, well, it's going to take me no longer than 3 hours to spray that out. It'll take me longer to wash it than it will to spray it out. So to wash it, you're talking 4 hours. So within the whole day, I'm going to make about $3,000 profit, straight out profit for the whole day. So if you're not getting into your concrete sealing, wait for the content to come out. I'm not making anything from the guys. There's no promotion. I'm just showing you what products I'm using. I will tell you if I'm getting sponsored by guys, but at the end of the day, these are products I'm using day in, day out. So I'm just letting you know how they handle. because a lot of guys watch me because they're unsure about buying the product before they buy the product, which is fine. But just remember, I'm using these every single day in my business. So if I trust them, you should trust them too. So just remember that. There's products that I haven't used because I can't use everything. There's good products out there. I can't use everything. If you want to send them to me or contact me to test them out, feel free. But I can't get around to everything. If you want me to use it, test it out, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna collect this dog because she's run all the other side of the damn park, because we've got a park in the middle of our street. Here she comes. Well, she's running up there now. So this is her little wild time. She gets to go explore because Mum doesn't let her go that far. So we'll get her back and then we'll get to the first job. It's 7:15. So being winter, we're not starting too early because it's just a waste of time. Can't make noise because people are grumpy. So we don't start noise until 7:30 in winter. Summer, well, we're trying to get away with it at 6 o'clock, but yeah, catch you on the first one. Alright, so we're just going to do company cam. As you can see, I've cleaned quite a few other jobs in this area. So we're on this unit complex here. It's a full cleanup. Take photos. So we're brushing over the fence. Just going to hit it with a 40-degree fan. We're washing the building, so there's the feet, everything there. Doing all the concrete. Right around. So what we might have to do is do this job in 2 parts. Somebody's moved everything over to there, which is great. So I don't know if there's audio on there, I'll check that. I might talk over top of it, but we've just walked through. It's a 3-unit complex. It looks like these two have moved everything into the garage just here. So we might have to double back and do this pergola because there are a whole bunch of shaded trees. We could probably just wet them all down. We got boxes and everything in there, so we might just tackle this the end of the week. I just don't want to get that wet. You know, it's around the corner, right? It's 5 minutes down the road from me, so I might just double back and get this the end of the week. So I'll just check it every afternoon and see if it's done when I'm trailing back in, and I'll just knock out this section, knock out that section, because I got to do that fence. but I might just do from here back, get it all done, and then leave that when they've moved that back into there. So that's just like that. Sometimes you can do nice things, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, due to where it is or how far you got to travel for the job. But this one's only 5 minutes around the corner. As you can see on the maps, we clean a lot of places around here, with the real estates and body corps. So we are probably just going to do what we're going to do. We're going to empty out those back gutters, if you have a look at them. So out here, they just got some stuff growing up in the gutters there, so we're just going to get up and throw all that out, pull all that out, and I don't think there'd be much up there. It's just grown up in there for quite a while, so we'll pull all that out and then see where it goes, and then we'll pretty much probably start across the back here and push all that out around to the front, and then come back around the front. We'll do all the fences out here and get it all done, because then if this person's home, they can start moving their plants back in, and then we could potentially come back later and just do that section. It won't take me long to do that, but with all that there, it might just hinder. So just going to tidy up that block wall right across there. Can't do it, not going to hit it too hard. Not going to hit it too hard, but they want that one there cleaned up, so we'll do that and we'll go from there. We'll get started. So we just finished off this one. As you can see, all the fences been done right around. It's 11 o'clock, so we're going to move on to the next one. Let's get everything there. I'm just going to shut the gate behind us. Keep moving. Boom. Taking all our after photos. We do have to come back and finish the rest of the fence once the plants move. Finish the rest of the pergola too, because we only done half the pergola. As you see out here, you can see that's not done, but that's all cleaned. So finish that, finish the fence. We'll have to come back next week for that one. But yeah, we're all done. Fence, treated that stone wall, and we've done all the fences across the front here. So nice and easy, just hit it with a 40-degree fan, just smash them. It's about all they wanted done. So gonna move on to the next one. Alright, so we're up here on a red roof. Be mindful, this is a painted red roof. It's not colour-bond red roof. It's been sprayed, it's been painted. So it is pretty much, as you can see, it's dull, it's cactus. We've taken photos before and after, lots of them. It's heavily oxidized, so last thing you want to do is put a whole bunch of water pressure on this. How do you know it's repainted, he says? Well, let's have a look at this. When Foxtel come up here and put these brackets in, they normally don't get painted, they normally look galvanized. So telltale sign that has been painted. When I quoted it, it looked painted to me from the pictures that I could see. That there's the only colour-bond roof, so that should come up fairly clean. What we're up here now doing is just checking over everything. Just checking over everything to check everything, but being a painted roof, this is going to be cactus. You can see more overspray in the gutters there and there. So evidence everywhere there's been sprayed. This roof is only going to come up to the best of its ability, and there's not much more you can do about it. All you're doing is really just moving the algae away, and that's it. You'll probably get a fair bit of this coming off. Looks like it's actually a white roof underneath, but it's probably a cream or a beige roof, because you got green guttering. So we're just going to get in, we're just going to spray a little bit and go from there. Should I do a live or should I just continue filming? Hang on, I'll flip you over. Let's go this way. Let's do a little bit of filming while we're up here. So, heavy soap. And I'm basically just heavy soap. There's nothing down the bottom to worry about. So I should be able to get a fair distance on all this. You can see it's starting to work straight away on that algae. We don't want to spray our walkway just yet. We want to check to make sure that bottom's going before we do anything. So very minimal runoff is what we're trying to achieve. And we want the chemical to do its thing, soap to do its thing. So we can spray here, because from this corner here we can get everything we need. So what we need to do is come over here. What we want to do is get down here. Just want to soak up down there. So you can see that roof is going white straight away. A little tiny bit of heat in the day today, not much. Your soap has really helped you on a roof like this. Sun's just starting to come out now. So what we want to do is just going to spray that down to about the ladder there. Just want to spray where that is, so I can get all that from there. So we just want to leave it, want to let it sit. You can see it's working. It's going all whitey, mossy and stuff. I just want to let it sit and dwell, because you can see that's like half cleaned already. We might just need to spot spray a little bit on top just to get a bit more over there, but half that's gone brown already. Half of this is gone. You can see a lot of the sides going, the drip parts. Nothing's really running down, so it's just hanging there, which is what we want. We just want it to hang around. A lot of this area here will do from when we get down. We're not too worried about this area here, because we need a nice dry path to get off the roof. A lot of people say, well, why do you walk on the roof? Well, this is my ideal roof. I can walk around a roof like this all day long, every day. Doesn't worry me, doesn't scare me. It's when you get steeper roofs and anything like that. So you can see down in here in the gutter, that sun coming out now is really going to bite into that. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go around. As you can see, all these peaks are going. So we're just going to spot spray this bottom edge is where it's bad. Just going to spot spray that, and then that'll get it up a bit higher. So there's another estate going in the back there, so you got like 2.5 meter, 3 meter retaining walls before you build your house. So it just looks like a nightmare waiting to happen. We actually cleaned just at the top, you can see, or you can't see, just at the top of that hill where that blue shade cloth is. We cleaned that roof, that red grey roof up the top there. So we're only up there last week. And you got a little remote control slasher thing running around slashing up all the sticks and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And up in here we're just waiting. A lot of this is going. The back roof is half gone. A lot of this, just a quick spray along that edge, just to re-agitate the soap. Biggest thing. Alright, so once again we travel back where we've been. This is probably the worst section on the back side here. We're just soaking that edge. So you run off on a roof like this, especially a metal roof, you don't want your runoff. Because runoff is just wasting chemical at the end of the day. You want your soap to cling right onto that black edge. The rest of that will clean up quite easy. The rest of that will clean up. Like that. And you want to say, oh look, you sprayed too close to your ladder. I still can go down the valley and step in on both sides of the screw heads, and I can jump onto that ladder. So now what I want to do is, all this stuff is lighter, is I want to put a coating on this side over here. Nice coating on here. Step on the screw heads. Get a nice coating there. I want to walk down the roof at least halfway. At least. Nah, I'm going all the way. It's alright. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm on the ladder. I'm safe on the ladder. Pull the hose over slightly bit. So what we want to do is just give that area a nice drenching. You got to remember, once that's clean, just want to leave that like that. There's a fair bit of runoff there, but that's all right. Gonna leave that go for about 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna come back, spot treat this valley, and we're gonna come back and rinse. All right, so come back up here after 5 minutes of waiting. So you can see there's a little bit tucked in there, a little bit left there. All that is brown over there, which is good, and all brown over there, which is good. So it means I can just spot spray these couple little bits here, flush the line out, and then I can go back up there and just rinse. So what I'll do is I'll rinse from the ground. I'll just spray it all, rinse, and then I'll come up here, walk up the grooves, and then spray up the whole roof and give it a really good soaking. It is an overcast day, so it is slowing me down a little bit, but this is probably a 45-minute roof clean. It's probably, I wouldn't use any more than 40 litres of chemical on a roof this size. Very small roof, this one. Very easy. Walk up one point, spray the whole roof. So very good, very quick, very good profits, these ones, because you do them in, say, just under an hour by the time you're done. So we're back up on the roof here. We just rinsed everything coming into it. Everything's nice and sticky. We don't want to rub it too much because it's still oxidized, so we're going to rub off the roof wherever we rub too hard. All we're doing is giving everything a nice rinse, putting a whole bunch of water over the gutter line, everywhere around the house. Everywhere gets flooded. So we rinse off the roof and then we flood everything. So this is where the time factor comes in for me, because I want to make sure I'm done and dusted on this job once I'm done. I don't want to have a callback. I don't want to come back for no reason whatsoever. So I'm flooding all the grass down the bottom as I go through. That whole roof has gone brown. So what we're going to do is we're just going to flood this roof. So we're going to rinse this roof pretty hard so we can walk down the roof, so we can just wash off that roof nicely. As you can see, the roof is really grippy, like that's me shaking. Like it's not slippery at all, because all the black lichen's gone, all the brown dead stuff is gone. There's a couple of bits on the gutter there. It's still hanging around. So all this needs is just a rinse. We're not going to over rinse it. We're just going to rinse, get the bulk of it off. The rest will come off with the weather. So we're just taking the bulk off it. If it was like highly visible roof, then yeah, you could probably rinse a little bit harder. It's just, you have to allow that in your quote. This here I'm not too worried about. I know it's going to die. So just a couple of little bits hanging on there. So we'll switch back over and just do a last little spot treatment before we leave. Those little tiny bits you should be able to leave up on the roof, but we tend to rinse everything down once we're done, so we don't take any chances. Once we're done, we're done. See all that stuff on the side there just comes off nice and easy. It's all dead. It's all dead. So we'll rinse half the roof and then we'll come back, because we've pretty much got a couple of areas. There's a little bit on that side panel just along the back there, a little bit on the edges. There's a couple of little black bits hanging, just hanging right on that little corner. So we're just going to give them a quick squirt with a higher mix. We'll come up with probably an 8% mix, and we'll just go pop, 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 pop around the spot. And that's to make sure it kills it fast. We're done, we're dusted, because it's already been hit with a 4% mix. So we'll go double the strength, hit that real fast, finish the job, rinse it, get off it, take our photos and get out of here. So what we'll do is we don't need to don't need to rinse the rest of the roof, because we rinse down the middle and everything looks like it just needs a rinse. Like there's a little bit down in there that's left. So it wouldn't hurt just to go through and just spray the bottoms again. Do a quick spray on the bottoms with the higher mix. And we'll get that all rinsed off. So sometimes, and most of the times, you will not get it all. You'll probably get 95%, or you'll get like a 97% clean, and then you have to go through and spot treat. Whether you go through with your pressure pack and just hit those spots as you go around, so you concentrated on those spots, or you come back like me now, like I haven't finished rinsing the roof. I'm probably 50% away from rinsing the roof, because I've done straight down the guts so I can walk the whole roof. I'll come back now, I'll switch the chemicals over, give that a spray right around wherever I need to, tidy all that up, switch it back to water, finish spraying the rest of the roof, which will be really quick once I get a line full. That's pretty much all I'm going to need. And then flick it back straight to water, so up and down the roof. If I had the remote control manifold from Southeast Softwash, which I'm hoping to grab really soon, I wouldn't even have to leave. I'd just stay up on the roof. I'd just go boom, boom, and change it straight over the chemical. But what we got to do is walk down to the truck. So, all right, so a good result. That it is 25 past 12. We got here just after 11:30, so it's taken us roughly 50 minutes, 55 minutes by the time we pack up the hose and stuff. So it took us an extra 10 minutes, but to make sure the job is done, what's 10 minutes? Job only took us an hour. We allowed a 2-hour window on our job schedule, so just in case there's any problems or anything, we allow extra time per job to make sure we've got enough room on the day. We've got 5 jobs on the day, we've got enough room to make sure everything is done properly, finished where there's no problems. But we're going to move on to the next job, which I'm not sure what it is. We'll see when we get there. So I'll have to look on the schedule.